The text provides a candid commentary on the NBA's All-Star Weekend and the perceived lack of effort from players, with a particular focus on Kevin Durant's comments regarding the event. The tone throughout the piece is critical, and the analysis touches on the issue of players' commitment to the league and their fans, especially during marquee events like the All-Star Game. The discussion centers around the contrast between past and present player attitudes, the consequences of players' apparent disinterest, and how their actions, or lack thereof, impact the perception of the league and its future. The speaker begins by emphasizing how certain places are colder and more unwelcoming than others, a metaphor perhaps suggesting the harsh, indifferent attitude from some NBA stars toward their responsibilities during All-Star Weekend. The transition into the analysis of Kevin Durant's comments sets the tone for the rest of the review. Durant's remark that it's more fun to complain about the NBA than actually watch is criticized for its lack of consideration for the broader context, the fans, the media, and the people who sustain the league. The critique suggests that, by dismissing these concerns, Durant is out of touch with the people who matter to the NBA, effectively alienating the audience. The review underscores the perception that many NBA stars, particularly those who are well-established, no longer feel the need to prove themselves, since making it to the All-Star Game is seen as proof of their skill and status. This attitude is likened to a form of complacency, where players believe their mere presence is enough, leaving fans to lament the absence of the competitive spirit and effort seen in previous eras. In particular, the speaker notes how legends like Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant took All-Star Weekend as an opportunity to demonstrate their superiority, pushing the league's reputation to new heights. The criticism is not solely directed at Durant, but also at the broader group of top players who are perceived to snub their fans. There is a deep frustration over the lack of effort shown, particularly during All-Star Weekend, which should be an opportunity for the best players in the league to showcase their talent in a high-stakes environment. The absence of this effort is seen as an indictment not just of the individual players, but of the culture within the league. The text also touches on the economic angle, pointing out that the media partners and other investors in the NBA expect a return on their massive investments. If the league fails to deliver the excitement and drama expected from an All-Star Weekend, it could impact future deals and the long-term financial health of the NBA. In this context, the critique becomes more about the systemic issue within the league rather than a personal attack on players. The review also addresses how fans, many of whom are vocal in their dissatisfaction, are turning away from the NBA because they feel neglected by their heroes. Further, the review suggests that leadership is essential to inspiring younger players to give their best during All-Star Weekend. By noting how leaders like Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant competed fiercely during these events, the piece highlights the importance of setting an example. The review points out that if the current stars, like Kevin Durant, took the All-Star Game more seriously, it would encourage the younger players to do the same. The review concludes with a call for players, especially the stars, to not only acknowledge their privilege, but also recognize the responsibility that comes with their platform. The argument suggests that a little effort, a little care, could go a long way in reinvigorating the All-Star Weekend and reestablishing the NBA's reputation as a league that values both competition and entertainment. Overall, the review is a passionate and thorough examination of the disconnect between the NBA's elite players and the fans that support them. It critiques the lack of effort seen in the All-Star Game and challenges the notion that simply being in the game is enough. Instead, it calls for a return to the competitive spirit that once defined the league's biggest events. The piece is critical, yet it is clear that the underlying desire is for a better, more engaging product that both players and fans can appreciate.